What's up, everyone? I made it to the Mspt US Poker Championship at Sycuan Resort and Casino. It's just outside San Diego. It's my first time here, so let's go check it out. Time to play some cards. Here's a hand. 200, 400, 400. I look down at ace, king of spades on the button. The hijack opens to 1200. The cutoff calls. And action is to me, I'm going to 3-bet this to 4800. The hijack folds, but the cutoff makes the call. So we go see the flop and it comes out 10 high. I want to put in a continuation bet here because I have range advantage. And there's a lot of air versus air on this type of board. So in those situations, we don't need to bet a lot. I'm looking at betting about a third pot. And if I get called, a lot of those air versus air hands like ace queen, ace jack, king queen, I actually have dominated. So if he calls, it's not a bad situation at all. I end up betting 3,500 into 11.8K and it gets the job done. He folds and we win a decent sized pot here. Alright, we got another fun one here. Unfortunately though, my camera stopped working in the middle of the hand, but I was dealt 8-6 offsuit. Under the gun opens to 1,000. Under the gun 1 calls 1,000. The small blind also calls, so I call with 8-6 offsuit here with a 21K stack, and I flop top 2 pair. There's 2 spades on the board. There's a lot of potential nasty turn cards, so UTG bets 2,800. Action folds back to me. I now check raise to 7,000. And this is where it gets fun because under the gun is going to jam for 24K. I snap call. He has pocket kings and we get the hold. I don't remember what the turn and river was. Again, my camera wasn't working, but all I do remember is that I won the pot. I'm on a little bit of a heater here. This was a very active table, a lot of all-in pots, so it's kind of swingy. I wake up with ace-10 of clubs from the cutoff and raise it to 1,200. The button, small blind, and big blind all call, and we go see a flop of 10-6-4 with 2 diamonds. And the big blind decides to take the lead and bet 2,500 here. I immediately raise it to 7,000. There are a lot of draws, flushes, and straights out there that I just don't want to price in my opponents behind me. So I decide to take the aggressive line here. He could call me with a lot of weaker 10s or 6x hands or draws. I'm on a quick break right now. I'm pretty short stacked. I peaked at 54K, currently at 12K, going to 800 big blind. It's a really active table. There's a lot of big pots, a lot of all-ins, so definitely some potential to run it up here. Alright, with less than 15 big blinds left, I pick up a pretty big hand from the cutoff. Ace Queen offsuit, the low jack opens to 2,100, and the hijack, who has been very tight, 3-bets to 5,600. Now, I know for sure that this guy is not 3-betting light. This normally should be a shove here, but I end up folding, and I end up seeing the flop anyways. The guy had pocket jacks and actually flopped a set. Alright, here I look down at pocket queens, another big hand. There have been a lot of big hands at this table. Under the gun, 1 opens to 2,400, and I'm going to 3-bet it to 6,500. I have just under 30 big blinds, but I definitely want action here with queens. He's going to end up coming over the top with a 4-bet to 17.4K. He has me covered, and I'm going to put it all in, a 5-bet jam for 34,000. And we get called by ace king with the ace of spades and the king of diamonds.
Alright, it's a fair race.
Jeez.
Okay.
I just busted the tournament. I'm really hungry. Option A is to go find somewhere to eat by myself, like a loner. Or option B is to register for the satellite and drink instead, and that would basically be my dinner. So I got a coin here. Heads is option A and tails is satellite. go eat, man. I actually don't want that. I actually really wanted to play and drink. I forgot to update you guys. After flipping the coin, I decided to override that decision and start drinking and play the satellite. But I lost to quads. Ace king versus nines. And I hit the king too, but she made quads. So now it's just a drinking night. Good morning, it's day 1B of the US Poker Championship at Mspt. And right now we're just going down the lazy river and getting some sun and some water. Today I'm gonna fire bullet number 2. It is day 1C, the final starting day of this event. Had a nice relaxing morning and I feel like this is the bullet. It definitely felt like this could be the bullet. I was running up a stack and getting pretty late into the night. Here I am with pocket queens. The shorter stack goes all in under the gun, and I really only have one play here with 55k, so I go all in.
All in.
All in. Who all in? 30.
E7.
A7 queens.
Good luck.
Thank you. Uh-oh, he has 1-7.
Here I am just a few hands later, once again with pocket queens versus ace king. No, this is not a replay from last night.
I do not want another queen now.
I don't think you want to set.
Nope. You got me covered, right?
Alright, well, I just busted literally the same hand as yesterday. Queens into ace king. This time he turned the ace. So I could re-reg and fire a third bullet, but I'd only have 10 big blinds, so it's not worth it. I'm just gonna call this one. Well, I just fired 2 bullets into the 250 last chance. It's basically a hyper turbo shove fest, and I was not able to run it up. First bullet, I flopped aces up with ace 4 on ace 4-5. Got called by ace queen, and turn was a 5, which counterfeited me. What's up? I did. And bullet number 2, pocket 6s with 12 bigs. I ripped it into pocket 10s. So that's the wrap up for this trip. All right, look at this one. We're guaranteed. I'm guaranteed 1250. But if I gamble for the straight flush and hit it once, I get 1250. Plus, I still have flush outs, and I can potentially hit that twice. So we're gonna gamble.
For your birthday and when we do it?
Sure. Oh, you got it. Oh, sorry, I get it. I hit on the last one. Let's go. Yeah. Hold on. How much is it? And it's 5x. And it's 5x. 5x. Let's go. Let's go. In for 500. Cheers.